DA that won't have sex with his employees.
If you chose to have inappropriate contact with employees,
Trump's gonna deserve better.
I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me.
What is good, YouTube family? It's your boy Shy. We back again with the Black Anomaly Rising channel. So we got to talk about Fani Willis again today. But before we get into that, I want to say I appreciate everybody showing some love to my previous video. It's got like tons of comments, and I think it's hovering around 11,000, 12,000 views as of me recording this. So a lot of freaking views for a pretty small channel still, but it's growing pretty quickly. So I want to say thank you also to Fani Willis. You have helped a black man to grow. Okay, so thank you. And what better way to pay you back by tearing you down for being a terrible human being and a lying, conniving cheat, because this lady received a Black History Award. So it is that time of the year. But the thing is, obviously she's undeserving of that. She told this insane story about the cash that she paid, which is like thousands of dollars. You would think she would save it for an emergency, but no, she decided that she was going to pay Nathan back with the cash mysteriously as it relates to this particular subject matter. And he doesn't have any record of it. She doesn't have any record of it. No withdrawals, no deposits, but trust me, bro, it happened. Donald Trump thinks it's BS. Take a look.
How is Fani doing in how's she doing in Fulton County, Atlanta? How's that trial? No, I paid him cash. I didn't take anything. I paid him cash. Oh, where'd you get the cash? They're not allowed to answer that question. They're not allowed to answer. I paid him cash, she said. I gave him cash. Oh, I didn't take anything. No. Every time we went on a trip, took 9 trips in 1 year. That's a lot of trips. I haven't taken a trip. I don't think I've taken a trip for about 30 years, actually. I don't take too many trips. But it's like, I think she said 9 trips. Every time I took a trip with my lover, I paid him in cash. Where the hell did you get the cash? You know, what a lot of bullshit. And they hurt a lot of people. She wanted to indict U.S. senators. You know, they stopped at like 40 people. But a lot of good people have been really devastated by the incompetence of that whole thing. And Georgia's been so badly hurt as a state. You know, it's been an embarrassment for Georgia. But when you watch that trial, it's so sad. I paid him in cash. I gave him cash every single trip I took. A lot of trips, beautiful trips. Norwegian Cruise Lines, beautiful trips. It's so nice. Love is such a beautiful, isn't love a beautiful? Love is such a beautiful thing.
This lady is acting like a straight up project chick, a hood rat chick. Shout out to that song from back in the day. Project chick. And Candace Owens calls her a ghetto superstar. I mean, I'm calling her a hood raptor. I mean, there's so many different things that you could call it, because she made a fool of herself. She made herself look like an ass. And I saw so many black women defending this behavior, like Fani Willis was strong. She was empowered and she did not back down. This isn't how you win cases. They're showing an overall lack of basic common sense. Reading the room is psychological as well, right? One of the things that they want you to do is not just sit up there and stick your freaking chest out and make demands and snap your neck and point your finger and call people liars and all of this. It was totally ridiculous. That's not the way to win. One of the ways to win in sway is to get people to be a more likable person. Obviously, you may be likable to other black women who love being as attitudinal and, you know, being as disrespectful and being as annoying and aggressive as possible. But to the average common sense having person, they want somebody to come in there and be somewhat humble, show respect for the courtroom, not act like they're above or better than everybody else. And Fani Willis did horrible at executing that. You got other examples, hell, even people that I don't particularly favor, like Kamala Harris, Michelle Obama. They don't act like that. Again, I'm not big fans of theirs, but I definitely would rather deal with them than Fani Willis. She was acting like a straight up hood rat. She was acting ghetto as hell. Okay, it was sad, empathetic, and it did not make black attorneys look good. It made a mockery of the legal system, a mockery of what it means to go through law school, all of that work, pass the bar exam, and then this is what you end up with. This is the district attorney. Like, you really can't get much higher than that. It's a high position. So she's literally the attorney for that district. That's pretty high. And this is who we got. This is, I mean, I live in Fulton County. This is my person. It is pathetic. It's sad. I'm ashamed that this is the person that I'm stuck with. But worse than that, she finessed these people at the church. She continuously plays like this race card and acts like, oh, my life is just so difficult and all of these people are coming after me. They're coming after me and I didn't do anything wrong. That's basically what she's acting like. She's literally acting like a little kid, like, oh, she's the victim. Now that you're at church, now you want to be humble and you want to be all fake and pretending like you're this amazing and sweet and kind person. Take a look.
We welcome you. This is our Black History Achievement Award presented to Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis.
You know, people keep sending me scriptures, and I appreciate those scriptures, but different people from all different walks of life keep sending me this one scripture, and I don't think I ever really heard it till maybe 2 days ago. People send you stuff, you read them, they just kind of become things you recite, but you don't really think about what they say. The scripture they keep sending me is, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." I need y'all to hear me though. They did not say the weapons will not form. And that's the part I didn't hear until recently. Just because they won't prosper, it doesn't mean that they won't form. Even if you feel like everything you are doing in your life is the right thing, and you're making mistakes all along the way, but you're trying, you should not think that those weapons will not form. The other lesson that I've learned in this 3 years is God ordains those weapons. He puts those weapons in your life to form against you. And if you really understand Him, you become in your maturity to understand He does it for a reason. And it's to grow you, and it's to make you stronger, and it is to prepare you. And so my only request from this family today is, this is a really hard job I'm trying to do. And I am an imperfect human being, but I can literally feel the people who loves me's prayers. If just every now and again you'll throw my name in a prayer, God hears His children. I would very much appreciate that. So I thank you for this honor today, because it is an honor worth having when it comes from a group of people such as the people that worship here.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know that if you've been keeping up with the situation, that was difficult to watch. It was difficult for me to watch because here's the thing. I grew up in church, okay? I'm still a Christian, believe in God, all that stuff, okay? Now, do I go to church on a regular basis? No, I do not. And there's reasons for that. I grew up around people like Fani Willis, who would do what? Who would throw other people under the bus, gossip, make fun of other people, make others feel bad, expose dirty laundry that other people had, but of course try to hide their own, politicize the church, right? Protect people in high positions, and anybody in a lesser position, just totally screw them over and embarrass them in front of the whole church, kick them out and remove them from the church instead of actually helping them, which churches are supposed to do is help. Of course, you can't help everybody, but you could try to do what you can, right? Like, people like Fani Willis are a freaking wolf in sheep's clothing. And the fact that so many, it's mainly black women, it's not all, but it's mainly black women, are trying to act like they're on her side. I guess even if you want to be on her side, okay, but to try to pretend like that hearing was a good showing, you just have no common sense, because you're not reading the room. what is everybody saying? They're saying she bulldozed into the courtroom and started just being basically wild. Like she came in loud and she's literally huffing and puffing, hand on the hip and like snapping her neck and calling people liars. Like it was ridiculous. And now she's up here accepting the Black History Award. This is the person who they feel like deserved it out of everybody. Like, I feel like the bar in the Black community is so low. It's so low, man. It's so low. Yes, even being an attorney, even a district attorney, in being like this at this level of a district attorney is a low bar. We got so many other Black people in the community who can, maybe they're not district attorney, but they sure as hell have a better attitude. At least they know how to be well liked and know how to not be a rude, disrespectful piece of garbage. This is freaking sad and pathetic. And the fact that you got people in the church that of course they know she's guilty too. They know that she did wrong. Like she's sleeping with a married man. He's still married. Y'all do know that, right? I want to put this out here for anybody who made it to this point in the video. Nathan Wade is still married. Okay, he had divorce proceedings, but it's not complete. His divorce isn't over. He's separated. And yes, I know in real life, people separated for long enough, stuff gonna happen. But a lot of people would argue that this is karma for Fani Willis. Like, how many people that she done locked up that might have been innocent? Like, how many people that she done went after, like Trump and his so-called co-conspirators that's innocent? She don't care about that. Mostly because, you know, most of them white. So, of course, she's looking to take the white man down. Matter of fact, I got something for y'all that I don't know if y'all seen. Apparently, Fani Willis's daddy is racist. Take a look.
After the election, I was so pissed off at that. How could this Texas cracker come here and run the Black community? I was just livid.
Who are you referring to?
Jesse
Unruh?
Unruh, big daddy, fat Texas cracker. Okay, Unruh. Okay, him. Okay.
You know what they say? The apple don't fall far from the tree. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
Where the hell did you get the cash? You know, what a lot of bullshit.